Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here. It is July 19th, 2023, Wednesday afternoon, about 4:33, or 4:34 by now. Sitting outside here. First, I want to tell everybody we're okay. I know there was some tornado that hit in Rocky Mount, but we're all right. We just had, intermittent loss of power, but besides that, it's all good. Just some high winds and stuff, so we got lucky. It's about 10 miles west, I think Brad said, of us, or north, I can't remember. So anyway, so I come on here and say, hey, I just finished the hat, but I can't show you because I left it inside. Yeah. So, and you see, I've just worked really hard on my hair. I'm not doing anything today. This is not even my workout day, so you guys are lucky. I've gone to where I was working out 3 days a week, and then I went to doing 5 days a week. And now I do 2 days, and then I'm off a day. And that works out really well for me because I'm doing 2 different types of arm exercises. I'm doing the resistant bands now, and I'm doing my normal weight and PT exercises. So I'll do one type one day, another type the next day, and then a day of rest and muscle recovery. So that's always really nice. Use motorcycle because you need to have some time to have your body rest too. One of the things I noticed is my weight loss really slowed down this month, even though I'm still dropping inches because I'm putting on muscle. So you need to remember that so you don't get, look at this doohickey over here. What is that? Wow. It can be hard when you, I was looking at one of my pots flipped over, so it's a small one, but when you're not losing weight as well, because you forget that you're putting on muscle. Because I recently had increased, and I increased again this week, the amount of arm exercises I'm doing. I do the, you have that peddler that you can use just sitting in front of it, or you can put it on a table and use it for your arms. Well, I do that for my arms, and now I upped it from 10 minutes to 15. Arm still hurt like a mother. I didn't go get a shot because, I don't know, it cost $40 just for the copay. And, I don't know. I'm like, is the pain bad enough that I can't take it, or, can I wait for another month and see how it is? So I'm just waiting to see how it is, basically. Other than that, I'm in good health. Brad's in good health. We're continuing to lose weight and feel better and better and better. And that's always really good. I woke up this morning and it dawned on me, I woke up feeling happy. You guys know that's been a struggle for me. Anytime you have depression and bipolar or anything, it can be a struggle, but when you wake up feeling happier in general, you notice. I've been able to let go of a lot of anger over things that have happened in the past with a lot of different people. Make peace with it in my own head and heart. I'm not saying that I will forget what they did, but you have to forgive them and go on. Or else you're just going to live life looking back. You always got to be looking forward. So, what Nixie Ann? Nixie's been a silly puppy lately. They're both out here, of course, with us. Brad went in to get me something cold to drink. So nice of you.
She thrashed my bed again last night.
You told me that you kicked her off the bed because she started to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
This is an Arnold Palmer. When Brad mixes up, or I do, in a great big gallon container, and it's one of the, what size are those? The pouches?
They make 2 quarts.
They make 2 quarts, so use one of those. 1 iced tea, and these are all sugar-free, of course, and 1 lemonade, and that's what you have, and I love it. Trying to drink more water, and I wasn't drinking enough water. It's like, okay, they said before that if it's flavored water, that's fine. So, a nurse told me as long as you could see through it, it counts as water. If you can't see through it, it doesn't count as water. So, sorry about all the traffic. I can't do anything about it. Traffic. Of course, I can't start it just when I start this. So, besides doing loom knitting, which you guys know I do all the time, been fixing up the house more, getting a good working rhythm going of who cleans what, who does what, and stuff. Brad a lot of times does all of the kitchen. He does most of the cooking now. I did it for years and years. He likes to cook now. I don't really care about it too much. And the stuff I like to cook, I really shouldn't cook. So, yeah. And I do the rest of the house. And I do. One of us will get the laundry. A lot of times it can be him. But then I'll fold it all and separate it all and all that kind of good stuff. It works for us. It works for us. And a lot of times we don't cook anything in a day. When we do cook, we'll cook enough for 3-4 meals, freeze everything except for what we're going to use. So then it's just, if you don't feel like cooking whatever is frozen, you can nuke it. Or if you don't want to have the same thing, because a lot of times we don't. It's like we just had fish fillets and I wanted just a few French fries. And then Brad wanted to make macaroni and cheese. I didn't have any of that. Oh no, he'd make macaroni and cheese because he didn't have any cheese dogs left. That's what it was. I can't remember. Oh, yeah, me. So, but besides that, everything's going good. I haven't been coming on here near as much because, honestly, there isn't too much on YouTube anymore, it seems like. A lot of the content creators have quit. They've moved on to different platforms or just stopped completely. And I can see it. I can see why. I only come on here, maybe once a week and say hey to you guys. Like I said, there isn't too much on it. And summertime, I'm a lot more active. But I'll tell you, I get kind of pouty if I can't come outside every day.
Yeah.
Oh, my friend Lori, she's Lavender
Strings?
Well, she changed it now to Lavender Girl 63 or something like that. But if you type in Lavender Strings, it'll still come up. Plays a beautiful harp. Anyway, she was having trouble with a semi-permanent hair dye. She wanted lavender, of course, Excuse me. I'm sorry. Huh. And she was having trouble with it. Dang. So she found this color depositing shampoo. But they did not have back when I was in beauty school. And so it'll lay a deposit so it'll make your color brighter. I'm hoping it'll help kind of make this not as, So, because that would be nice. I'm getting a little tired of coloring my hair. But it's such an extreme from the red to the white. I don't know. First world problems, right? Sit here and debate this.
Yeah.
So anyway, I bought some. I bought a conditioner that does that and then a shampoo that does that. I bit the bullet. Because after a while you color your hair enough, it just gets kind of dried out and stuff, you know, it can be bad for your hair. I washed it a couple of days ago and put the 3-Minute Miracle conditioner by Aussie. It's called 3-Minute Miracle. Ladies, it is one of the best leave-in conditioners that you're going to leave in. You're going to leave it in for at least 3 minutes in your shower. And really, really, your hair loves it. So, yeah. And if your hair is really dry and damaged, put that conditioner on. Then put a bag over your head, whether it's a fitting, you know, plastic shower cap, or I just use a garbage bag, or a grocery bag, I mean, and clip it. And the heat from your head and the conditioner will really permeate into your hair shaft and really help a lot. That's my tip for today. My hair's all fly away and stuff. Don't look at it. You get a little breeze now. It feels nice.
Yes, it does.
But yeah, besides that, I've been in the art studio just a tiny bit, and I don't really honestly look for myself to be in there much before fall. I'm just saying. I'm just going to be honest here. I'm probably going to just sit outside here and enjoy the weather as much as I possibly can. So, you know, when it starts to get cooler out, when the days get shorter, I'll be inside doing more stuff. So, I'd like to do a bunch of baking, but I'm not going to. I'd like to do a whole bunch of baking. I wanted to make coconut macaroons, but I'm not going to. Good thing I didn't was today with the weather and stuff.
It would have been okay.
You could make them.
No.
They even call for almond flour.
No.
Well, one of these days I'll make them.
Okay.
When I really want something, though, when I got a major sweet tooth going on, I won't bake it then. But if I bake it when I really want it, I'm going to sit there and eat a bunch of it. So, you know, you have to talk yourself out of stuff. Like, you guys know, if anybody wants to win brownie points, you send me one or two things. You send me Red Heart, variegated yarn, Brad's laughing. And you send me chocolate. You could send me flavored coffee too, but not fruit flavored. I don't like fruit flavored coffee. But, so when I get chocolate, I sit there and I decide on how much of it I could have a night and still lose weight and still have my blood sugar be okay. I will purposely save some carbs all day long, won't I? So I can have a few pieces of chocolate. And you have to do it that way. Brad's the same way. He's got more of a sweet tooth because, first off, he's married to me. And I've always had a sweet tooth. And, you know, as you get older and stuff, and you kind of do the same thing, though.
Mm-hmm. I do.
Yeah.
I do.
And I do better. I get out like my 3 pieces. I get those little Hershey, just a plain chocolate bars, little tiny snack ones. I decide I can have 3 of those, right? I get those out and then I hide from myself the rest of the candy early in the evening. So as long as it's not in my visual eyesight, I do better with it. So it's almost like I can treat myself. He's gonna laugh at this. He's been married to me forever. He should know better. Don't you dare laugh. You're already biting your lip.
Yes, I am.
I treat it, I mean it, do not laugh at me. I treat it like I am on a deserted island and all, I know you're gonna laugh, all around me is this ocean of hungry sharks. So if I put my foot down on the floor, Jaws will eat me. That will, shut up, that will keep me from getting off the bed. Actually, I don't do that, but I tell myself I'm stuck on the bed. You cannot get off to get anything to eat, Teresa. You cannot get off the bed. And no, I don't want the protein bars that are right by my bed, or the pork rinds, or the applesauce pouches. I want the chocolate. But I already have out my pieces, and I save those. And I would almost hold those on a gold platter. Like, y'all, the Rolos. They're okay, but the Heath bars, you know, but you get a good chocolate caramel. Mwah. It doesn't matter how much I weigh, how old I am. I do know, when I'm on my deathbed, Brad, the last thing I want to have to eat ever is chocolate. Okay?
Not surprised.
A good piece of chocolate. Like, Dove's is pretty good. Like the Caramella. Symphony bars used to be really great, but they're not that good anymore. They're almost kind of, unless we just got a bad one, it was like gritty. What, remember?
Yeah.
We were really surprised.
Yeah, it
We
was.
thought that would have been a lot smoother.
Yep.
The Hershey, regular Hershey, because Hershey, you know, owns Symphony and all that. The regular Hershey chocolate bar is smoother than, unless we got an off one, than the Symphony bar was. You know, I go by what's price per pound, too. I'm not talking Palmer. I'm not doing Palmer. But I'll just do plain Hershey. And I go by how much it's going to cost me per ounce. You know, and then you got to look at the packaging on. I am a pro at this, okay? You're going to look at the packaging. Because if your packaging weighs too much, I mean, you're paying ounce-wise.
Mm-hmm.
You're paying for the paper around it. If it's got a little cardboard tray, you're paying for all that. And how much time it's going to take you to unwrap them. I quit buying the Hershey Kisses because all I'm doing every night is unwrapping them. Brad got to be a pro. He got to be so fast at that. I thought maybe that was going to be a new career for him. What?
Nothing.
Why you laugh at me like this?
Because
You hurt my feel-bads.
You're a funny lady.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
But I do tell myself I have to stay in bed. You're not allowed this. Okay, Teresa, it's midnight. You're done eating. You're not getting off the bed unless you have to go to the bathroom. There's no alternative routes. It's pretty much a straight shot. That's all you can get off the bed for. Then it helps too because the poodle comes and attacks you. If I lay back on the bed, it's not even a minute, is it, hon? Before she's on me. She's on me. She's on my chest. She ain't moving. She's a little... The dogs have been so super silly lately. They've been in excellent moods. They've been so silly, huh?
Yes, they have.
They've been laying together. I can't show you guys the picture, but they were laying together this morning. I took a picture. Nixie's taken to sleeping on my bed more and more. And usually they're not too far apart. Like right now, they're not too far apart.
No.
She wants to know where Jellybean is all the time, and Jellybean still doesn't know what to do when Nixie wants to play, though.
That kind of freaks her out.
Yeah. But they're silly.
Yes, they are.
They're silly. There's no fighting with them or anything. Yeah.
No, they do get along. They get along very, very well.
I can usually make animals get along well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just make sure you're giving even more attention to your existing pet than the new pet. It helps a lot. So, besides that, that's about it. That's about it. I really wanted to go see Foreigner and Loverboy. They're coming in this area August 8th, but the nosebleed seats are the ones that are $29.50.
Oh.
We're so far out that we would have a better buying. I don't know what the virtual purchase tickets are. I'm not sure what that is, but you know, if you wanted to get where you could actually see them, not close enough that you can count their nostril hairs, but close enough you could really see them, it's going to cost you about $500-$600 a ticket. There's no way that we could.
No.
You know, it would have been nice to see them. This is their farewell tour, and I would have loved to have. But and it would have made a nice anniversary present.
It would have.
Just, you know, $60 even just for two of us to go. For us, a lot of money.
Yeah.
Of course, the other day we bought groceries from Walmart. It was over $300, and Brad brought it in by a couple little shopping carts. You know, we have a foldable one. And I said, oh, you can go out and get another load? No, this is it. Like, holy crap.
Mm-hmm.
And Amazon, we ordered some of the bulk items. Like, I usually order my trash bags and stuff from them. This happened to be the month where you end up ordering a lot of things you normally don't have to order, like laundry detergent, trash bags, sweetener. I buy all this stuff in bulk, so I only have to do it every so often. But it always seems to fall on the month that maybe you're a little tighter. Aren't we all tighter on money, though? Come on now. Who is sitting around going, in this current economy, I've just got fistfuls of money.
I've got more money and I know what to do
And
with
if you have fistfuls of money, once you leave the grocery store, you don't. Nope. Nope, you don't. Or if you go out to eat. Like if you guys notice, most of the restaurants, when you pull up the menu, they won't even have prices now. And some of them even have disclaimers about, inflation and the price of groceries they can't give you, It's just like when you're looking, like, say you want to go on a cruise or something. A lot of times they're kind of open-ended because they don't know what fuel prices and what I imagine food prices too for that cruise because they're feeding all of us.
Mm-hmm.
We want to do that. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Look how puffy my eyes are today, Brad.
Oh, they are, aren't they?
They're really puffy underneath here. Air quality's not been the greatest.
That's another mourning dove right there.
Oh.
Right past that one light, just into the ditch.
Oh, I don't have my glasses on.
Oh, that explains it.
There it is. It just flew off a little bit. But, I forgot what I was saying now. What was I saying?
I don't know. But
My eye being puffy. Air quality has not been great. Today it's moderate. Yesterday it was some kind of advisory about poor air quality until 3 o'clock this morning.
well, and then the tornado. Did you already tell them about that?
Yeah. A couple buildings in the other end of Rocky Mount got their whole roof and everything.
Yeah.
And one mobile home community got hit pretty hard. So you guys, just going on to something else, as you guys knew, I'm using these little Nova 2 and 3s. They're okay, But they don't give, well, this one's probably empty anyway. They don't give near the draw. I already had these. They're the Smoke Nord 2. And they hold a lot more and a lot better drawing pattern. Or drawing power. But we have a couple more coming. Brad likes to vape too. He's always chewed tobacco. And he's not a smoker, never been one. He's never smoked a cigarette in his life. He never will. And he's done cigars. He's done a little bit of flower. Tried it. The Delta, not the... But he kind of finds this relaxing too. So I have some with no nicotine in it. Or low nicotine. Like I say, you get nicotine anyway. Because it's kind of relaxing in the evening or if you're kind of stressed. He has one like this, but it's a different color. This is his. And for those of you that this is how the tank is. You fill it from the side. I've got a couple more coming. I'll show it to you guys when they come. The bigger batteries like this with an external tank that fills from the top. Only those of you that vape and stuff, or even Brad understand. It'd be a lot easier to fill these from the top. So they were special, a BOGO. I got him one and me one.
Mm-hmm.
So anxious to see what those do. It is relaxing. I'm starting to step down on my nicotine level. And that's, always good.
Very cool.
But, still haven't had a cigarette since I quit smoking. So, I won't.
I am very proud of you for that.
I can't. If I want to breathe, I can't.
Yeah, but...
And if I want you to breathe, I can't. And if I want even the fucking
What was that, sweetie?
Sorry, guys. If I want this little poodle to not wheeze, because she was even wheezing. Brad was coughing and wheezing. He was asking me for Provenal. I was sucking on one the whole time. Unless we wanted to start putting them on a chain around our neck, I was either going to have to quit or something. So, I still hear Brad coughing somewhere at night. It's just the pollution. It's just from the Canadian fires, like all of us, you know. I think that there was over 10 million acres burned right now.
Wow. That's
Somebody
really
told me
scary.
too, and I haven't looked into it, there's a Long Island killer. And it's just been recent, and it's this architect who was killing
Really?
women and stuff. Yeah, and they just caught him. So you guys have to check that story out. We'll have to check that out. But on it right now. Yesterday was Brad's mom's birthday, so it was kind of a harder day for him. You know, as he's working on some stuff, and so we just kind of took kind of a chill day yesterday. I just needed to be there more for him. You know, because it's hard when you don't have your parent anymore and stuff. I understand that. So, yeah. Yeah, we know
Well-
she's in a better place. Probably riding Charlie.
Probably.
Can you imagine your mom a little saddle riding riding Charlie around? Or your mom could walk Charlie around and Grandma could ride
Yeah.
Charlie.
What's her name? Did an article on him.
What's her name? I don't know what her name is either.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Christina Randall.
I
So
knew-
check out her channel. We'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
We've been watching The Witcher. Love that show. Love that show. I usually watch it while I'm working out every day.
Mm-hmm.
So we get in a couple episodes. It takes me over an hour now to work out. It takes me about an hour and 10 minutes or so. But, yeah, so.
Probably a little longer than that.
Think
How long do you ride the bike for?
45.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right.
And 15 on just rowing on the tabletop. And then my other exercises. So, about an hour and 10, maybe hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You know. But if you guys are feeling burned out, incorporate some other kind of exercises. See, we were going to go in and go swimming today. But with the tornado and loss of power, so we'll do it another day. I don't think they have any swimming on Fridays.
I don't think they do either.
No. So, you know, we'll do it next week.
Yeah.
Important to get in different types of exercise so you don't get burned out and doing the same. Oh, and we moved the weight bench in the front room. I know you're probably thinking, what? We got the exercise bike, the weights, and the weight bench. But it doesn't look bad, does it?
Mm-mm.
And, you know, are you going to make your house super pretty or are you going to make it functional? Now, if you're lucky, you can do both. But right now, I'm like, you know, I'm mainly in this front room to exercise and, you know, hang out with Brad and stuff. One of us cooking or whatever, but, you know, to exercise. The other day, he started moving. He walked over and turned on. We have, like, 3 fans, I think, in the...
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other day, yesterday, walked over, he turned on the fan, he moved the bike. I'm just kind of surprised. He's been where he rides the bike first now. Because by the time I'm done with all my other stuff, he's about finished. So, he's been doing really good on that. His thigh muscles are building up, stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, that's about all we got going on, guys. I just want to come on here and say, hey, hope you're enjoying the summertime weather. Get out, barbecue, enjoy it with friends and family, or even if you're by yourself, just get out there and enjoy your day.
Just enjoy the warm weather while it's here.
Mm-hmm. I know it's hot out this year, but, you know, you don't want to have a life of some days.
Yeah.
There's 7 days of the week. Some days not one of them.
Yeah.
And we all put off doing way too much stuff, and then sometimes it'll come to bite you in the ass.
Yep.
Because you put it off for too long. It's just real talk here.
Yep.
You put it off for too long that you can't do it now physically, or the time has passed, you know, the specific time or whatever. So, you know, don't live in your some days. Live in today. I'm going to do the most I can, even when I wake up feeling cruddy. Like yesterday, I had a low-level day. I had to really, it was a hard workout both last 2 days. I worked out to the point my stomach got upset. I thought I was going to throw up. Sometimes I'll do that, and I know that's just a reaction your body has. Plus, I ate right before I worked out, and I didn't think I ate real heavy, but it was some dairy, which I'm lactose intolerant, and it was not being happy. It's the mail lady.
Junk
So-
mail.
Yeah. So anyway, you know, it was a good thing to get those workouts done, and now I get a day off, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, I was looking up stuff.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope you have a great day. Enjoy the weather best you can. Don't live your life on some days.
No.
And you know, remember, I love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship so very much. Do something nice for somebody else, and then do something nice for yourself. And then, as always, everybody say, bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.